The Druid in Diablo 4 has just become the most fun class to play in the game. It's amazing the transition between the previous beta compared to what we see Druid plays now. I'm in love with the Druid. It's absolutely a blast to play. Now, there are several reasons for that compared to the previous beta. I mean, this is from the server slam. So first of all, if you're responsive, back then when I played it, it consumed lots of spirit. And I felt like I need to always keep an eye on my spirits. And I can do like 1-2 attacks, then I need to recharge my spirit. And it was very, very annoying. Now again, because of that, everything feels more responsive because you don't need to wait again for getting spirit again in order to combine, combo, or kind of mix and match between different type of skills. It also feels much more powerful. Before that, again, it's beefy character and you feel like, alright, you're gonna be strong and durable. But it was so bad, it was clumsy, slow, and it didn't feel durable at all. So everything about the Druid just felt not connected with how a Druid should be. Now the Druid in general is the most versatile class in my opinion. You have your companions, you can actually do mage spellcasting, you can do melee, and shapeshifting is amazing. There's some really nice synergies, other type of buffs that you can unlock for specific shapeshifting character, like the werewolf, for example. So it actually leads to really interesting combat because if you change into werewolf, you, for example, just an example, you might want to continue using it rather than shifting back to something else because there is some buff that you can enjoy while you're in that shape. Now, when I'm saying that Druid is very versatile, it's not because it's just throwing this sword into the air. I tried it, and when I see something doesn't work, and I tried releasing this camp, which was level 30, 10 levels above me, I tried to find out, of course, a build that will make it work for me. And when I jump, of course, into the skill tree, I was able to find so many ways that helped me out actually survive and be able to complete it while, again, being under-leveled. And when I dive into things in the tree and I try to find out different synergies and things that work, and the different options there ain't because you can have your companions, you can cast from far, and you have some things that allows you to, just buy you more time for doing things, really helped me to finish this part. This includes, for example, the Ferocious Wolf Pack. There's a chance to give me Fortify, so give me Shield. The Trample that allows you to push enemies back was very, very useful in knocking them down. Use Prime Shred to give me extra critical strike damage. And overall, finding ways where I can be partially passive, partially active in the fight with my companions. Again, because when some of the enemies, they were very, very strong. So if I'm not aware, they can really close distance on you and basically they can finish you very, very fast. So choosing the right build to finish it was very, very crucial. And the good thing is that the Druid does have a very versatile set of ability that allows you to mix and match to overcome situations where you are, if you are under-leveled, you can still finish it.
I'm not ready yet.
I also went to Ashava World Tier 1. I did World Tier 2, but the damage wasn't enough for the group, so I decided to go 1. And again, here I'm using AoE, so I can deal damage with my core attack, while also using AoE to deal constant damage as well. Also use Earthen Bulwark that gave me a barrier, very good if you make mistakes or just in case, I can be more, let's say, take risk. For example, when I need to stay in the middle, when it does this attack with the 2 arms backwards and I'm not really exactly in the middle, I can survive that, maybe just for an emergency. Now, my experience in the service line was so good with the Druid class that it made me think about whether I'm gonna go with the Druid first instead of the Rogue when the game is out. Now, let it put for you hands down. When it comes to fun, the Druid is way more fun for me than the Rogue. I'm telling you, it's just way more fun. Because the combination, again, of spellcasting, companions, melee, and seeing the character shape-shifting just makes overall playing with the Druid just a blast. It's also very good, as I showed you earlier, when I try to tackle something that is 10 levels above me, and supposed to be very, very hard, to tackle this with a specific build that works very, very well if you have really a nice set of skills and your companions to help you out. So from a total garbage, in my opinion, from the previous beta to an amazing top class in Diablo 4 server slam, this is a huge difference. And I do highly recommend, if you thought that maybe the Druid was really bad, which you were right if you played it in the previous beta, and you thought I'm not going to give it a second chance, give the Druid a second chance, because it was buffed like crazy. And I'm saying all that before I even got to the specializations. So it's just going to get better and better for the Druid. So even if its core until level 20 is already a top class, at least it feels like that based on the server slang. And the more I played it, the more I realized that it's absolutely amazing right now, but it's just going to get better. And yeah, all I can thank is just Blizzard for listening to players, listening to the feedback based on the previous beta and improving this class. It was so underwhelming compared to the other classes. And basically I thought just skipping altogether and never played it. And maybe at some point, but yeah, that's why we have betas, and it's great because the balancing is very, very important. And again, we didn't have a lot of time and we were limited to level 20 after this. I wish it was higher, but what can we, that's how it is. But overall, I'm having a blast playing it and I want to hear your opinion. Again, as you can see, it's just amazing. Versatile, powerful, super fun. Give it a try, by the way, when the game is out. Don't sleep on the Druid. I think it's going to be one of the best classes to play in Diablo 4 when the game is out. Thanks for watching.